Hey music fans, it's Brennan here with a new haircut and going to talk you through my top albums of 2014. I've got a pretty unique top pick this time. It's Life in Lucidity by the Kindred. It's a progressive metal album. They just changed their name from Today I Caught the Plague to the Kindred. It's their first and only full-length album as the Kindred so far. And the last album with the amazing vocals of Dave Journeau. They released 2 EPs in 2017 with a new singer, Johnny MacArthur. I don't think their 2017 releases, they don't really live up to this 2014 one. The quality of this one's quite a bit higher, but I'm hopeful they'll bounce back in the future with another killer release. My favorite track from this one is Heritage. And my second favorite album of 2014 is Restoration by Haken. It's actually not a full-length LP, it's an EP, only 3 tracks. It's progressive metal. It's amazing, like all their work. It's only 3 tracks, but the last one is pretty long. The last one's my favorite track. It's the 19-minute closer called Crystallized. And my third favorite album of 2014 is Maps of Non-Existent Places by Thank You Scientist. It's more of a progressive rock album, not so much metal, maybe a little touch of metal influence here and there, but more of a jazz influence with trumpet and saxophone featured prominently. The vocals remind me of Coheed and Cambria a bit. There's some amazing guitar work. My favorite track is My Famed Disappearing Act is what it's called. Awesome guitar intro on that. I didn't know about Thank You Scientist back in 2014, unfortunately. I think Zandy introduced them to me after that. I think he shared something from their next album with me at some point, and that's when I learned about them and went back and checked out Maps of Non-Existent Places, which is also great. Alright, let's jump into some honorable mentions. Those were my top 3, but there were a good bunch of other albums that year that are worth giving a shout out to. First one will be Language by The Contortionist. It's another progressive metal album. It's their first with their new singer, Michael Lessard. They shifted away from their earlier technical death metal sound to bring their sound closer to progressive rock sound. It's my favorite Contortionist album. Another honorable mention is, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Lun, Lun by Destiny Potato. It's a funny band name. I think they've since changed their band name from Destiny Potato to Sordid Pink. It's a progressive metal album, low gent guitars, but with poppy female vocals. It basically sounds like radio pop vocals on top of this gent sound. Pretty good. Another honorable mention is Heavy Fruit by He Is Legend. Some solid hard rock album. And another one's Once More Around the Sun by Mastodon. A heavy metal album with a more accessible and less progressive sound than other Mastodon albums, but still a really good album. Got 3 more honorable mentions to shout out today. Citadel by Neobliviscaris. It's extreme metal with a violin, lots of progressive influences, really good album. Guiding Lights by Sky Harbor, another progressive metal album. This is their last album with Daniel Tompkins of Tesseract fame before they changed singers on their next album. And last honorable mention is A Voice Within by Intervals. More progressive metal. It's the only Intervals album with a vocalist. Typically they do instrumental music, but I prefer to listen to music with vocals, so this is my favorite of theirs, but their instrumental stuff is still pretty good too. And my favorites at the time in 2014 were The Kindred, He is Legend, Intervals, Sky Harbor, and The Contortionist, because I hadn't yet heard of Haken, Thank You Scientist, or Destiny Potato at the time. Hope you heard of some good, cool new albums to check out from this video, and let me know which ones you liked, which ones you think are kind of weird, or if there's any other ones that I missed that you think I should check out. And I'll talk to you about 2015 next time.